Yesterday, I read an interesting blog in from the website startupsmart.com. I share information from that website, that web community, frequently because it's great information. I believe there were 4 Australians that got together to develop that web community, and they publish great information on a daily basis. They don't miss a day, don't miss a beat. Every single day that I read something from them, and they send me an email every day, and that's one of the ones that I absolutely open, and I open it as soon as I get it or see it, because I know there's going to be good information. Well, yesterday, one of their authors, a woman, but her name is not here. Her name is Amanda Josnoewski. Amanda Josnoewski. She's the owner. I'm sorry, I've mutilated your name, Amanda. The owner of Velocity Media and Communications, a copywriter and a marketing strategist. She's a mumpreneur, a new word that has developed, I don't know, just about the last 5 years, a mother who is a entrepreneur, a mumpreneur. The 6 golden rules of soloist collaboration. And this particular blog got my attention because as we start a business, typically it is a solo effort, but it doesn't need to be. And that's one of the basic guidelines that we have in the community. As a matter of fact, strategic small business keywords is small business collaboration. And when you go to our, actually you'll see it on almost every landing page, one of the tabs, well, it's below, it's one of the major themes. We call these themes: social marketing, social network technology, small business collaboration, starting a new small business, SmallBizDavid's red Google bag, that's this thing, small business money matters, small business touch points, customer touch points. Those are the main themes of the community. And all of the information that we present to you, all of the YouTube videos that we do fall into one of those 7 themes. So, soloist collaborations. Collaboration, I truly believe, is the most important foundational concept in starting a business, a small business. Today, small business must collaborate with one another. If you have strengths and talents in doing this thing, and somebody else has a different strength and talent doing this thing, why can't you collaborate with one another and not only help each other individually, but together you created a new business opportunity for yourselves? That's the concept of collaboration. Collaboration is best defined, I think, the best example is when we talk about barter. That's why we called our community David's Barter. Barter is a mindset in our community. It's not an official activity. When folks get together starting a business and they barter with one another, and we recommend that you do, we don't want to know what that barter arrangement was. We don't care. We don't need that information. It's important for you to have that information so you can report it properly to the Internal Revenue Service, but as an activity. We don't care what that barter arrangement is. That's between you and with whomever you barter. And that's what happens when people collaborate. They can barter with one another. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So what are, Amanda, I'm sorry. Amanda, what are Amanda's, let me just write that down, Amanda's 6 golden rules for soloist collaboration? Rule number 1, choose your collaboration partners wisely. Yes, thank you for that. And in our community, the way that you choose them initially is by the marketing profile that each individual, each member of the community will have to get a complimentary marketing profile. Just 6 fields of information, all marketing information about their strengths, their talents, their branding, their positioning, and very important in that profile is the small business keywords that they use to create the profile. So that's where it can start. Then once you find somebody with whom you want to collaborate, and you find them by using the search engines that you'll find on every page, every landing page, you type in those words, and everything in our community that uses those keywords will come up in your search results. So that's where it starts. Choose your partners wisely. Then once you find that partner, you don't email them, or you can if you want. You have to. The recommended means of communication, the only means of communication, officially in the community, is a proprietary community messaging system. You send a message to that person. If you decide that later you want to communicate by telephone, you want to communicate by email, you want to communicate together in your Facebook page, whatever, however it is that you choose, that's fine, that's great. But inside the community, we only support email. We only support messaging. We will never support email as an official means of communication. Not that it doesn't work. It works very well, and it's very efficient. There are too many inherent dangers of email. And if you want to find one of the most significant ones, go to my Google Plus page today. And I shared some information a couple hours ago on my Google Plus about network solutions, one of the most significant technology companies in the world. I'm also a customer, actually, of Network Solutions. Sent out an email to beware of a phishing email scam. Phishing, P-H-I-S-H-I-N-G. We talked about it in the past. We've talked about it. Phishing is when someone has stolen somebody's email address from somebody, and they will send you an email because you are on that stolen company's list of emails, and they'll make you think, they'll try to send you something and make you think that it's that company with whom you have that relationship sending out that information, when in fact it isn't. When in fact they're just trying to get you to give them some information. And the email that I got today from Network Solutions told me to beware of a phishing scam with the words Network Solution in the subject field. It's not them, it's somebody who is using their name and phishing, P-H-I-S-H-I-N-G. Okay, point number 2. Remember that personality does play a big role. It absolutely plays a big role. You need some, in your collaboration, you need someone whose personality supplements yours, not conflicts with yours. We know where that collaboration partnership will go, will end up if there's that conflict. So the personality of the individual is extremely important. And sometimes you don't totally understand that personality as you begin that relationship. I have, gosh, I've been burned many times because of a change in personality. Now, was it my shortcoming that I didn't predict that potential change? Or was it just the individual didn't present that and was not predictable in their behavior, and it only was developed in time? I just recently got out of a lousy situation, a relationship with two friends, and 2 years ago they asked me for some assistance, and I gave them that assistance, and it was just a bad experience as how everything was resolved. But the point is that I did not understand or know or do the proper research to know their total personality. And that is so very important as we find collaboration. Determine how you will work together, absolutely. And not only determine how you work together, that's point number 3 from Amanda. Put it in writing so that you can go back and say, okay, here's what we agreed to. Not that you're necessarily worried about the legal ramifications, but it's in writing. This is what we agreed to do, so do what we agreed to do. Very, very important. Ensure it's a win-win. A win-win is the only thing that's going to win. A win, not win, equals not win. So it's not always a easy thing to determine, but make sure that that collaborative relationship that you are establishing is a winning thing for both of you. And not only will it win for you separately, win-win, but there's a third win, and that's the collaborative effort. That becomes a third win. So win, win, win is better than just a win-win. Does that make sense? Okay, document your arrangements. I just said this a few moments ago. Very important to document it, put it in writing so it's something that you can go back to and say, look, this is what we agreed to, and you're not living up to your end of the agreement, I'm not living up to mine, whatever. But document whatever it is that you agree with one another. And the number 6, golden rule of soloist collaboration from Amanda is uphold your end of the bargain and act swiftly if they don't. Well, you only know what that is when you put it in writing, when you agree to it. Then make sure that you do what you say you're going to do. Protect your integrity in what it is that you're going to do. And if the other party is not doing what they said that they were going to do, don't let it linger. Get on it right away. If you let it linger, you are going to have more difficult, more complex problems, more difficult to resolve. I can give you example after example, personal ones of that. So when there's a problem, jump on it right away, make it right as soon as it becomes a problem, and don't wait for it to become a worse problem than it really is. Thank you, Amanda, for sharing with us your thoughts about the 6 golden rules of soloist collaboration. Small business collaboration is one of the most important, if not the most important, foundational concepts as new small businesses are being built and developed. Make it an important part of yours.